Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Dragon Warrior and or Dragon Quest and whatever. It's me, Chay, of course, and we are going to do a couple things in this episode. We're going to finally finish up in Rock Mountain Cave, hopefully. That should get us to level 10 fairly quickly. And then I'd really like to get to Rimeldar, which is another town, because there's a couple things I need from it very badly in order to continue to accomplish much of anything. We're kind of in the start of the mid-game now, where we're delving into the Rock Mountain Cave, trying to loot it. I think we'll be in the proper mid-game about the time we hit Rimeldar, basically, which I think can be done this episode. It'd be faster if we didn't run into garbage constantly. I wish they would leave me alone. Sadly, I don't have the repel spell or the fairy water item yet, and have no way to get them right now, so we're just gonna have to deal with being attacked every 3 inches by a slime. At least more interesting things will try to kill us as we progress further. No, that one pieced out. Good. Good riddance to you, slime. Come on in, slime. And welcome to the chime. In any case, Rock Mountain Cave. This is kind of an interesting place. We've been here a couple times to do some grinding, but we didn't really explore it. We pulled an herb out of it, and that was about it. Now, the interesting thing about Rock Mountain Cave is I guess it's the first completely optional dungeon in RPG history, certainly in JRPG history, because this is the first real JRPG. But there's nothing in here that you actually need for any story purpose or to progress the game. I guess technically Erdrick's cave we were in at the first episode was optional. You don't need the tablet, but it does kind of give you an idea of what's going on and what you need to do. So your first time through, you would definitely have to explore it. But there's no actual reason except EXP and gold to come into Rock Mountain Cave. However, I need both of those things. I'm going to need quite a bit of gold, actually, because I need to buy some things in Rimeldar, and that's going to be a bit pricey. Okay, let's cast our spell of Radiant. Now we can see some shit. Okay, where do I have to go in here? It's up. I got a map to help me out with this. Bear with me while I figure this out. That staircase is crap. It takes you to a dead end with no treasure of any kind. I'll go down here. You'll notice the chest is back. I'll get another herb. Thou hast found the herb. And as you can see, they stack. I don't remember what the stack is. Maybe 4, maybe 9. Something like that. It's less than 10. We head downstairs. This is the correct staircase to go down, the one kind of in the center of the cave. Now, there's a very important... Well, there's a very important droll that I need to kill, too. Oh, shit. Ow. There's a very important chest right in front of us, though. This is the chest that you like in here. It has a 1 in 32 chance of containing something really great. Otherwise, it contains a decent amount of gold, however. And it does respawn, I believe, if I recall. Okay, take. Of gold, that has gained 14. Okay, that's not that exciting. Actually, I think it's the other one further in. I think that one always contains 14 gold. Okay, that's not the right way. I could go down here to get to where I want to get to. Oh, my radiant spell's getting weaker. Another droll. That's fine. It may be a little droll, but I like fighting them. I don't know why they got them jowls. They're like some kind of snail thing. In later games, you can see them a bit more clearly. Okay, this is the one I'm really excited for. Goldhouse gained 111. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It can be much better. If we go back out and in again, we have another shot at it. As many times as you need to, although it will only drop the special item 1 time, I believe, and then it will never drop it again in that game. We beat up a poltergeist pretty good. I don't think there are skeletons in here. I checked and I don't remember seeing skeletons being on the list of stuff. I want to head up here. Yes, because there's 2 chests here. Oh, no, I stand corrected. There are, in fact, skeletons down here. Okay, well, night-night. Yeah. See if I can just beat you to death real quick. 11 damage. He woke up immediately, and he hit me for 1. Okay, that's fine. 13. He hits me for 5. That's a little nastier, but that should do the job. Yeah, there we go. I stand corrected. There are skeletons down here, as a matter of fact. I'm just flat out wrong on that front. Okay, let's heal up a little bit. Alright. Take. For smiles upon thee, thou hast found the torch. Well, it's okay to have one of those on hand. And finally, for smiles upon thee, Chay, thou hast found the fighter's ring. The fighter's ring should increase your strength and speed. Unfortunately, what it does is actually nothing. Adjust to the position of the fighter's ring. Yeah, it doesn't do anything, it's bugged. Great job, guys. Oh my god, a warlock. Okay, now that's gonna be interesting. He can cast hurt. Yep, we don't love that. He is pretty killable. Ow. I need to use an herb because I am scared. Okay, he casts hurt again. 6 damage, alright. You see, this guy's a little more fearsome. Yeah, 13 EXP and 29 golds. Okay, I'm alright with that. Nope, that's dead end. Okay. Oh lord. Oh no, Poltergeist's fine. Yeah, the second floor of the Rock Mountain Cave has some nastier shit. Everything down here seems to have a spell or is a skeleton. Or is a droll, in which case we like those because drolls are easy and worth a lot of EXP money. Okay, so I'm down here, my head. Oh, I don't like... No, do I like Dracula? Dracula are the weak ones, aren't they? Yeah, Dracula are okay, aren't they? No, I think Magidraki are the easy ones, but oh well, I'm gonna still kill this guy in like 2 hits. Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. Okay. Take the stairs up. Now, we broke even on that, so that was actually quite fine. A magician, and he's like, nah, no thanks, Chief. I'm just get out of here if you don't mind. Bye. Ah, a druid. That's what I want. Yes, death to the druid. Good. Very good. Okay. Now then, okay. I believe the stairs are just around the corner here. Ghost. We don't care about ghosts very much, but that's fine. So we have looted the Rock Mountain Cave. We got the item that you're supposed to want from here, but is useless due to a bug, and we got a bunch of gold. Now, sometimes that gold is something else, and I'd like to get it, but right now what I'm doing is farming to level 10, which I think is at 2,000 EXP, if I recall, or close to it. Okay, so we want to leave. We don't want to talk, we want to use a little heal magic. And we want to use a little heal magic. And then we want to head back downstairs and cast... Oh, right, you just walk on. I was like, there are no stairs here. The fuck you talking about? Where did these come from? What did I just go down? Alright, fine. Radiant. Alright, now then. This is the best light source you can have in the game. You can't get bigger than this, sadly. And there are big sections of the final dungeon in Castle Charlock that are very dark, so you need to have this. Or a lot of torches. Torches last forever until you leave the dungeon, by the way. So that is the one upside of the torch, even though it's a small radius. I'm keeping that one on hand just in case I run out of MP down here doing this shit, because we are starting to run a little low. Let's grab that herb again, because those are nice. We never need to go back over there for that torch and fighter's ring. So let's head down here. You don't want to waste steps, because Radiant lasts a number of steps, specifically. Let's head down here and get ourselves a little bit of gold here. I would like to get about at least 1,500 gold, like 10 gold out of that. That's not too bad. Do I want to beat this skeleton up? Yeah. They're pretty good. Ow. 1. Okay, if they hit me weak like that, I'm okay with that. I don't mind that. 4's not too bad. This should finish him. Yeah, okay. We can put a skeleton down in 3 hits. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with this many. Oh, shit. Ow. Okay, that's fine. I can take 1s and, like, 3s and stuff. So when he does, like, 5 or more, I really don't like. Oh, God, they're so dodgy. Skeletons are famously dodgy in this. They're just kind of agile. Okay, we're handling it. We're handling it okay. Yeah. I think we've got enough stuff to make 2 full trips before we gotta kind of think about leaving and going back to Garenham. Okay. Egg. Well, that's gained 115. I like it. What are we looking at on gold right now? 1,367. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't want to tangle with the warlocks, actually. Those are a little much. Those are not such a convenience, as it were. Oh, god damn it. I also don't really like these Drachima because they cast Hurt, which is not delightful, but it's manageable. Ugh! Stop dodging, you asshole! There. Okay, we have done well in defeating the Drachima. Let's cast a heal spell. That was done well in not dying down here. Okay. Now then. God's sake. Oh god, he immediately cast Hurt at me too. Great, thanks. A weak one, fortunately. Very weak one. Ow. Stairs. Stairs. Ooh. You take the stairs. I want to see something. Does it refresh? It does. Okay, cool. It just refreshes it. I was worried it would turn it off somehow, and I was like, I don't know if I like that. But no, it refreshes it. Okay. And you'll notice the chest was not there because it's leave the whole place in order to get a respawn of the chest, which is what I also wanted to test. Which is why I cast it right there. A Druin. Good. I'm fine with Druins. These are among the best enemies for me to fight, although skeletons are pretty good now. Kinda into skeletons. Basically, the only thing I don't want to see is warlocks. They're too much. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright. A Scorpion. We're almost out of here, so I'm not too worried. I think we'll be fine. I can always eat the free herb that I picked up if I'm really desperately in trouble. Good lord, okay, fine. You've determined to get me one more encounter before I leave here, huh? Okay. I'd probably rather not run into another skeleton on the way through right now, because I am down to just 19 health, which is not ideal at this time. He got a preemptive attack and used it to run away. That's fun. Also, you'll notice how primitive the monster encounter battle system is. Nothing drops items. That was not a concept yet. Enemies dropping items? No, nothing will ever drop you an herb or a torch or anything. They just don't. They give you a fixed amount of EXP and a varying, I found out, amount of gold between a certain range. Oh my god, that hurt really bad. Okay, this is getting a little scary. Oh, what did I say about not wanting you? No! Oh god, okay. We are using an herb, fuck it. Ow. Alright, well now I may as well kill him. You cost me money, asshole, now you must pay. Well, that got a little hairy, and that's why you carry goddamn herbs, right there. That's the reason. That's the reason for herbs. It's because herbs save your ass from disaster. Imagine how much gold I would have just lost. Half my gold if I died right there. Like 750 gold down the drain, just gone. Never to return. Can't have that. Surviving is just paramount until you reach such a point where you no longer need money. After you've got a flame sword, a magic armor, and a silver shield, there's literally nothing left for you to buy except herbs, and that's not going to be very hard. Always right before I get to town. And it's some useless asshole that runs away. Just pointless. Okay. Oh, I'd like to talk to... Oh, God, of course you're in the way, old man. Oh, I hate that old man. Alright. Yeah, I want to sell the fighter's ring and the torch, because I don't need the torch because I have a map. What does an herb cost? 24? That's not terrible. Okay. I want to sell. I will sell the torch. Buy that torch for 4 gold, yes. I will also sell the fighter's ring Fighters ring. Oh, buy that fighters ring for 15 gold. Yeah, it's not that great, but it is what it is. It's 15 gold that I didn't have. Get out of the goddamn way, you old bastard. Oh, there. He is my bane. He's my arch nemesis. Alright, let's pay the 25 gold. About got that back from the skeleton, plus selling the torch and fighter's ring. We're pretty good. Can't get through that door into the big building yet. Sure would love to. Can't. Okay, so one more trip through here should be enough gold to get me what I need at Rimeldar. And you are an easy kill. Yep, dead. Just dead. Need about 400 more EXP probably to get to level 10, which gets us another integral spell, if I recall. One that is practically needed to beat the game. Once you have reached level 10, and you have access to the spell that you get at level 10, you could conceivably go get the best armor in the game. It would be very, very hard to do, however, so we're not going to go do that at level 10. It exists within the realm of possibility and a lot of save states, which I'm not bothering with. I'm playing this as it was back in the oldie days. Oh, skeleton. Well, I can take you when I got a bunch of health. That's fine. 12 damage, good. He only did 2. We're getting tougher. Okay. Yeah, going to decrease by 1. Excellent move. 28 damage. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Okay. Good gold on those. 25 to 30-ish gold. I did find out gold is actually a range. It's not like giving me a little bit more or less due to like a decimal placement rounding or something weird in the code. Gold is actually in a range in this game. I really did not think it was, so that's why I was saying otherwise. EXP, however, is exactly like I said it was. It is just a fixed amount. You always get X amount of EXP from the enemy based on that enemy, and never less or more. Well, let's get ourselves a nice additional herb to make up for the one we lost. No damage hath been scored. No damage hath been scored. What a term. Alright, let's get this herb. We'll loot chests down there. Magician is running away, and he's welcome to. Ghost. I thought that ghost was going to run away too. He's like, gone. So we've talked about 2 of the important figures in the history of the original Dragon Quest and the franchise that it spawned. The kind of shitlord composer and the pretty awesome designer. What we need to talk about, though, is the artist next, for our final look at the trifecta there. Now, some of these designs may seem like, oh, these look kind of familiar to me. And if you don't know who the artist is, they probably do look familiar to you. Some of the stylings, like on the title card that Nori did for this, he's aping the style. Wow, that one shot, that crit, that's nice. That would be because the artist for this game, and in fact the Dragon Quest franchise, is Akira motherfucking Toriyama of like Dragon Ball fame and Dr. Slump and many other things. He is really super cool, maybe the most influential manga artist of all time. I would say probably. I think there's was it Tezuka, the guy who did what The Lion King was later based on, and Omaha the Cat Dancer and a few other things. You could have an argument for, I think Osamu Tezuka is his name. I'm not totally familiar with him, but I think because I'm not familiar with him and I immediately know who Akira Toriyama is, I think that proves my point more so. Gold House gained 127. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't need the thing in there. But yeah, Akira Toriyama is responsible for these creature designs and a lot of the character designs going into the future. He's such an integral aspect of what makes Dragon Warrior great. And later when it becomes Dragon Quest in the West, of course. So Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, same thing. His art is so expressive and interesting looking. It's no wonder he's like the most copied style artist anywhere ever. Oh, I went the wrong damn way. Oopsie. It's gonna make it get dark sooner. Ooh. Yep. Now, I do think he's probably the most influential artist of all time. At least manga artist of all time. I would say not most influential artist of all time. But yeah, so having Toriyama on board is an amazing thing. They just kind of approached him like, hey, would you do the art for this? And he wasn't like the most famous person in the world yet. He was famous in Japan for his manga, but yeah, he was just like, okay, cool, let's do this. And he was like, I really like this because I can do very simple designs and the detail doesn't come out in the small sprites, so it was very easy for him to work on it, apparently. Which is a fun little note. So he enjoyed doing this by all accounts and continued to do design work for the Dragon Quest series until his passing. And was by all accounts a pretty cool dude, so it's nice that they got 2 out of 3. Of the 3, only Yuji Horii is still alive, but they plan to keep working as the lead designer in Dragon Quest games for the rest of time, apparently, so we'll still get them along, making things their nice way that they do. Oh, I hit him and you ran away. He's like, yeah, nah, not having it. Don't need that in my life. Yeah, we're definitely getting too powerful for this area. Everything, including like the magician stuff, everything with like scorpion skeletons and the stuff in the cave runs away now. And some of the stuff in the cave does run away. I don't need to go back to Garenham. I can just cut through by... Ow. I can just cut through by Tantagel Castle, top off there, and be good. I've got 2 herbs to my name, which is fine. So the item that sometimes spawns down there, if you were wondering, is a cursed necklace. What you do with it is you never ever put it on, because if you put it on, you become cursed. You're not allowed in the Tantagel Castle anymore, and you have to get the curse removed at a dude in Brecon area right by the castle. And he'll remove it, but then the cursed necklace is gone. What you want to do is sell that necklace, because it's worth 1,200 gold to sell. So it's quite valuable. You can get it once per game at a 1 in 32 chance in that chest that has over 100 gold in it at the bottom of Rock Mountain Cave. Just a fun little aside thing. It's worth getting. I mean, it's a big help, but I'd rather do it with, like, off-camera with some repel spells and stuff when I'm a higher level if I really, really need it. Okay, there we go. Let's talk to old guy McMana Restore. There we go. Alright, it's time to brave Rimuldar. To get to Rimuldar, we're gonna need to head by Col Village. And that's fine. We know how to get to Col. We've been there a few times now. It's around this mountain range up here. Die, slime. You don't belong in this world. At least not anymore. You're way too easy. It's honestly not worth killing. 1 gold and 1 EXP at this point is nothing when I could get, you know, like 15 EXP and 25 gold off of a skeleton or whatever. Cross this bridge. Usually bridges divide the various areas of the game. So crossing a bridge means you're in a whole new neighborhood usually. Unfortunately, Drakis are still here. They're not gone yet, but we're working on not needing to see them anymore. A magician can just die in 1 hit, probably. No. Oh, no. Yeah, he has 14 life. Okay. 4 EXP, 9 gold. A ghost. Oh, he crit that ghost and he took 32 damage. God damn, that's as much damage as I have MP. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Okay, this is not the way to Col, is it? I gotta go up further. I know vaguely where Col is. I don't know the exact route to it, but I do know where Rimuldar is because it's famously kind of a scary situation to get to Rimuldar. No, I gotta go around. Okay. I know it's around here. How? This bastard slime hit me for 1 damage. Get out of here. Get the heck out of here, you nerd. Okay, so we're gonna have to go south to get around to Rimuldar. Or to Col and then to Rimuldar, really. At least I can one-shot magicians now, so I don't have to worry about hurt. I'm pretty reliably one-shotting these guys. Or they just run, which is also fine at this point. I don't really care about fighting them. I just want them out of my hair. Ah, yes, let's cross this bridge to get to the next area. Right. Go away, red slime. Okay, so down there is where the swamp cave is. And you know, honestly, I've got almost full health, almost full... I got almost full health and full MP. I say we do it now. Screw it, we'll just go. We can do it. The cave itself is not bad, provided you know where you're going. Ow, 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 ow. You can see I'm rapidly taking damage walking on this shit. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, so, a couple spells need to be cast. First off, heal. Secondly, Radiant. Here's how you deal with the swamp cave. Go south until you can't go south anymore, and then keep trying to go south. If you go east, you're gonna find something that you're not ready for, and it's gonna be very, very fatal, very, very fast. So don't go anywhere but south. South will take you where you want to go. Also, there are Druid down here, so this place isn't too bad. It's a nice straightaway, and there's no danger to you if you don't go over to the east wall of the place and get fucking myrtleized by the thing in here. Druids. Sometimes they're fast. Oh, that crit's gonna do that Druid in. Yep, he's done. Okay, I can go south no further, so we go until we can go south. And there's the stairs out. And there's a scorpion on the staircase. Okay, we'll deal with him. 15 damage, not too shabby. Okay, I'm alright with that. So 14, yes, good. Okay, now then. We head up. We get hit one more time because they're dicks. Ow. And now we are very careful here, casting, please, a heal spell to top our health off, because this place is quite dangerous. We shouldn't necessarily be here at level 9, but we can do it okay. Down here, I believe, is where Rimmeldar is. I just gotta get to it through the mountain range. There's a skeleton, and that's fine. We can handle him. 9 was not a great damage roll, but he rolled a 1 on his damage. So 13's better. Next hit should kill him. 2 damage I can live with. Oh yeah, big 16 damage smack there. That was nice. 11 EXP and nearly 30 gold off that guy. Love it. Warlocks we run from. We don't want to deal with that. We don't need that in our life. Oh god, a metal scorpion. Okay, we're gonna sleep him. Okay, metal scorpions are pretty real at this point. 9. Sleep, good. 11 damage, still sleep, good. 6, so we've done 26 damage to him, he's dead. 14 EXP, 30 gold. Those are a little scarier than we're used to. Run from the warlocks, please. Welcome to Rimmeldar, we made it. Okay, now, you can also walk around the outside of Rimmeldar, which is fun. There's a person here. I am Orwick, and I am waiting for my girlfriend. You don't have a girlfriend, please. Orwick is waiting for his girlfriend. Also, look at this. There's a little area over here. Isn't that quaint? We'll come back and check on that in a bit. We have some dealings in town first, and lots of townsfolk to learn from. No, I have no tomatoes. I have no tomatoes today. This is a very bizarre line. It's actually just censorship. It's about Puff Puff, which is a weird running sex joke in the Dragon Quest franchise about women, like, smacking you with their boobs. It's a thing. You can tell it has been long since last we met. I don't know who you are, sir, but okay. So they just changed it to I have no tomatoes. Yes, I have no tomatoes today. Okay. The town of Rimmeldar. She offers to give you a Puff Puff job, basically. The scales of the Dragon Lord is hard as steel. I believe it. Okay, you, weapon guy. Yes, I wish to buy thing today. I wish to buy broadsword today. So, couple things here. The half plate's pretty good, full plate's very good. Magic armor is defense-wise identical to full plate, but has some additional effects. However, it's inferior to the best armor in the game that we can get for free, so we'll probably end up with maybe half or full plate, but probably never buy the magic armor, unless we get real rich. A broadsword? Then I will buy thy hand axe for 280 gold. Yes, it is. No, so that's another 5 attack. We're up to a goodly amount there. Yeah, we got an attack power of 50 now. I'm alright with that. It feels nice. Who art thou? Leave at once, or I will call my friends. Okay, well, a little touchy. Art thou the descendant of Erdrick? Hast thou any proof? I do not yet, but I can get some. Let's talk to this old dude here who's on this island. Over the western part of this island, Erdrick created a rainbow. It's also said that he entered darkness from a hidden entrance in the room of the Dragon Lord. Okay, so that's a clue to how to get to the Dragon Lord once we can get there. I shall find the Stones of Sunlight in Tantagel Castle, if thou hast not found them yet. Well, we need those in order to beat the game, so we better find those. Did I talk to you? All true warriors wear a ring. Yeah, the fighter's ring, just a way of hinting at its existence. Come here. Heed my warning, travel not to the south, for their monsters there are fierce and terrible. Boy, is he telling the truth. Let's not go to the southern island until the end of the game, nearly. Before long, the enemy will arrive. That's not nice. In this world, is there any sword that can pierce the scales of the Dragon Lord? I just muted my mic for a second to cough. Hopefully that didn't break the recording. This is the first time I've used that mute function. I can tap on the top of it and the light goes out and it's muted. This is a magic place. Hast thou found a magic temple? No? Go to the south. Okay. What if I say yes? In this temple, do the sun and rain meet? Okay. So there's a temple on the southern island where it's dangerous, but the sun and rain meet there. So something to do with Stones of Sunlight, obviously. Now, we can go a few other places in town, including that little area over there in the corner, which we will visit in just a minute, but we can also go one more spot. So you can head south from here. And we will see some other things. There's a chest right there. A little pricey, you'd need 2 magic keys to get to it, but hey. Orwig is late again. I'm starving. Okay, so yes, just, they met the wrong corners of town. It's just some sort of humorous thing. I don't really think there's anything to it that I know of. Because they just say the same thing no matter how many times you talk to them. But it does show you that there are people outside that you can walk around here and get to. So if you walk all the way over here, you think, oh, what's over here? Welcome! Thanks. Magic keys. These will unlock any door. Dost thou wish to purchase one for 53 gold? Hell yes, I do. Yep. More, please. More, please. More, please. More, please. More, please. Okay, that should be good. I think that was 6, right? Yeah, I got 6 magic keys now. Hell yeah, I do. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. I want to check the item shop, if there is one indeed in Rimmeldar. I can't remember if they have an item shop. They have a weapon shop. I'm not particularly interested in the inn, but I will actually use 2 of these keys, as it turns out. You can use the key, use item command, or you can use the door command. I've used 2 magic keys. Fortune smiles upon thee, thou hast found the wings. Okay, we want those. Wings are useful. They're a one-time use item that lets me teleport back to Tantagel Castle. We're gonna pick up some more, keys while we're here in town. This is the best place to get them, although it's not the only place to get them, as we're going to see soon enough. I also got the sword. That was the main thing I wanted to buy from Rimmeldar. I can go back to Coal Village to get half plate if I want it, so that's fine. I believe this is the only place that sells magic armor, but I doubt we'll ever buy the magic armor for 7,700 gold. Okay, that should be sufficient. 6 keys should get me what I need for the rest of my adventuring around here. Let's go ahead and use the wings. Through the wings of the wyvern up into the sky, and we're at Tantagel Castle, which is where we need to go. This is our next step on the journey. Alright, let's go ahead and cast our heal spell. There we go. Let's go ahead and talk to this old man and get our magic restored. There we go. So we had a brief but very productive trip to Rimmeldar. Sadly, there was no place to buy wings in Rimmildar, so I didn't... Now, this is worthless. You get maybe the price of a key back from all those chests, so don't worry about it. And you get told, like, stealing is bad from that guy. This is the one you want to open right here. This bad boy right here is mission critical. I am looking for the castle cellar. I heard it is not easily found. When the sun and rain meet, a rainbow bridge shall appear. It's a legend. Magic keys. Okay, so now, you notice they're 85 gold instead of 53 here, but you can buy magic keys from now on in Tantegel Castle, so you don't have to go back to Rimmildar every time you need some. If thy hit points are high enough, by all means, enter. Yeah, that would be very damaging to walk across that, the gay floor. Let's wish the warrior well. May the light be thy strength. I'm going to cross the gay floor. That dealt 15 damage. Each step. In Garenham, look for the grave of Garen. Thou must push on a wall of darkness there. Okay. So we gotta get our health back now. I have at least 30 health to cross that shit. Because it's 2 steps of 15 each. Yeah, those hurt. Don't step on the rainbow gay floor. Unless you are gay enough to survive it. Which I might be, but this character sure ain't. I would take 0 damage from the gay floors. Okay, so here's where the palace cellar is, by the way. It's outside of the map. And you take the stairs. And here's a man. I have been waiting long for one such as thee. Take the treasure chest. Fortune smiles upon thee, Chaytel. Thou hast found the stones of sunlight. Thou hast no business here. Go away. Okay. So, we've got one of the 3 items we need to beat the game, basically. To get to the final item that beats the game. Not bad. We've gotten something here. Let's go back in and get our magic back and finish healing. No more having to walk across the gay floor to get to the guy who tells me how to get to the grave of Garen. Obviously, Garen is buried in Garenham, the town that he founded, apparently. So it's back to Garenham we go for the next leg of our journey, but first let's save with Kingy. Don't talk to the stairs, Kay. Okay. Need 245, so yeah, 2,000 even is when I get to level 10. That's good. Yes. Record them on the Imperial Scrolls of Honor. I doth wish to continue mine quest. Verily, 'tis true. Okay. Now then, Garenham we've been to plenty of times. We know right where it is. We're stronger than ever. We've got a nice sword. Broadsword's a pretty good weapon. We have officially hit the mid-game, I'd say, as by the time you're at the grave of Garen. We dealt 22 damage to that slime. That's pretty good. Like, let nobody say we don't deal some damage now. 22 damage not on a crit. I'll take it. I'll take it. A solid 50 attack power, which will go up when we get some levels, so that's nice. How much? Oh, he dodged and then he cast a hurt on me. What a oh, it was a huge damage one too, you prick. 16 damage right there, pretty good. That's definitely killing in one hit now. I'd say we probably can't roll minimum and not kill them. Stracky has no hope, unless it dodges, and then it missed, so we just all fail here. Okay, 21 damage, that's fine. Hurry into here. Okay. Talk. Yes, I would like to buy some things. An herb. I would like to buy another herb. I would like to buy another herb. And I would like to buy one more herb, if you please. Thank you. Okay, now for quick. Yes, okay, we cut the old bastard off and got in. Alright, so, obviously this is where we've got to go. Thankfully we now have keys, so let's head on in. Okay, this is the place. They say that Erdrick's armor was hidden long ago. Yeah, it was. It's well hidden, too. I forget who you even talked to learn where it is. Once there was a town called Hawksnest far to the south, but I do not know if it still exists. Sorta does. I suggest making a map if thy path lead into the darkness. Okay, let's see what we got here. What goodies you got for me? Unfortunately, it is empty. Of gold, thou hast gained 13. And... Fortune smiles upon thee, thou hast found the torch. Okay, well, a torch is a torch, of course, of course. Come... Oh my god, please, lady. I hate people, go, leave me. Alright, don't bother opening this, those two guards are just having an argument. Now remember it said to enter Garen's tomb you had to push against a wall of darkness. Well, this is a wall of darkness, is it not? Aha! And that's how you do it. The harp attracts enemies. Stay away from the grave in Garenham. Okay, well, we can't, because we gotta go down here. We've gotta now start being able to beat the Tomb of Garen, which is a lengthy, story-centric dungeon that must be completed. We will cast Radiant. I have no memory of the grave Garen's layout. I'm gonna be lost down here. There's a warlock, and it got the first go, and it cast Hurt, and it was a bad one, too. So you can kind of see how the Grave of Garen's gonna be doing us here. It's gonna suck a lot. Okay, that's not the right way. Poltergeist. I can kill poltergeists. They cast Hurt, unfortunately. Ow. Thy hit points got fucked up big time, sir. Their attacks are not so bad. That Hurt spell really blows. But, yeah. We've got an inn in town, and we don't need to use a key to get in here again, I don't believe, so... We're gonna be doing some leveling in here, whether we like it or not. Okay, so the only way to go would be north. Ah, but at least there's our boy the Droll, who's so free. 12 damage on the Droll is pretty good. We were doing like 10 normally. Yeah, 2-shot and Drolls, I'm okay with that. Okay, so there are 2 paths. Let's check up here. This side of the map. We really don't want to fight you. Thanks. I'd rather never fight a warlock right now. Skeleton I can kill. Skeleton I can beat in a straight fight. They'll do maybe 8 damage to me total. They average pretty low. So I'm willing to defeat the skeleton. Okay. We 2-shot that skeleton. I'm okay with that. Some chests. Okay. I don't think anything in the Grave of Garen respawns as far as loot goes. Poltergeist can cast Hurt, and it does, in fact, unsurprisingly, hurt. Go up 1, okay, thank you. Gold thou hast gained 9, unimpressive. Of gold thou hast gained 14, also not terribly impressive. Unfortunately, it is empty. Great, love it. Best dungeon in the world. More Droll. I'm fine with Droll. Ow. Sadly, I didn't have the foresight to get a map out for the Grave of Garen, so we're kind of doing it old school. I remember drawing these on graph paper back in the day. Ow. A little bit of EXP there. We definitely need to cast a heal. Quick thanks. I'm super lost, by the way. I've forgotten where I am. I think I know where I am, actually. He cast Hurt, 10 damage. Yep, boy, they roll higher on the hurts down here, don't they? It's not nice. It's not really very nice. Drachima. Okay. I'm alright with Drachima. They cast heal on themselves, which is not nice. They can cast heal and hurt. And they can attack you for mediocre damage. There we go. The Drachima's down. The Jedi's down. He won't be giving us any more trouble. Ah, there's the stairs. Okay. I'm fine with that. I now know vaguely where I'm at. Skeleton. I can kill skeletons. Ooh, 4. He got a pretty good hit. If I save up again, I'll head to Cull and get the, the half plate. That would be kind of nice, probably. Ooh, probably time to renew that radiant. It's getting a little dark in here. There we go. Okay, this just loops around. That's where the chests were. And we're back here. So if we head from here south, and we run away from that fucking warlock, we head now south. No, nothing there. Curious. I must have missed something going south from the stairs. Oh, we crit him and he's gone. Goodbye, skeleton man. Thank you and good night. Drakima aren't so bad. The hurt is annoying, but they don't always cast it. Sometimes they just waste their time attacking. There we go. Now we're getting close to our level 10, which is nice. A skeleton. He will not do that well against me. No. Okay, cool. Okay, let's head south again and look around. No, there's really no way to go from there. Okay. Run from warlocks, please. Don't need them in my life. My life won't be there for very long if I don't. Skeleton, I will kill. We still got a little MP, so we'll farm a little bit more down here. Deactivated that skeleton. Ah, good. That's what I like to see. Nice, cheap, easy drolls that are worth a lot. It's 1 damage. Good. Hey, we even rolled poor with that 10 and still dealt enough damage that we got him. I killed Drakima. I kind of like grinding here a little bit better than in the Rock Mountain Cave because there's better enemies. Although there's, more shit that casts hurt, which does blow. Should probably top my health off here. 40 is good enough for now. Yeah, we can kill you. Okay, there we go. Oh, God, it's Poltergeist. That's fine. I can take Poltergeist. We are very close to that level 10, which is going to make our life a lot easier. Especially down here fighting this stuff. Okay, not too bad. Okay, Droll. I'm fine with you. Ain't so tough, Droll. We're almost clear of this. I'll stand on that tile, so it's easier. What's up here? Oh, no, I can only go 4 in any direction from it. Okay. I can kill this Drakima. Can't spell a hurt. Nobody cared. It was 3 damage. That's very weak hurt. Thank goodness. Okay. And let me cast another heal. That's my last heal for the moment, although I have a shit ton of herbs handy now because money's not as dire anymore, although the things I need to buy are quite expensive. I believe I need 1,000 gold for half plate. Riveting footage, I know. Oh, he got the drop on me. Oh, shit. 3 damage. And it dodged. Ow. And there goes another 5. Okay. Just by 11. Ow. 4. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we got him. We got him okay there. Need 34 more EXP, so about 3 more fights should do it. I think we can manage that before we have to leave. A Droll, that will help a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep, need 24 now. 24. 2 to 3 more fights, depending on what we fight. Poltergeist. As long as he doesn't cast hurt on me, I should be alright here. Ah, damn it, he cast hurt on me. Ah, fuck. Ow. Ooh. Okay, probably time to call it. Yeah, I'm afraid we're going to have to head up. I need 16 more EXP, but I don't have the oomph for it just right now. We'll head out and back in. And if I'm not mistaken, the door is now unlocked forever. No, it's not. I need a key every time. Shit. Okay, well that sucks, but you know what? We'll just head back. Since there's nothing threatening on the way back, we'll head back to Tantagel, since we're getting near the end of the episode anyway. We can kill a couple slimes if we must for the last bit of EXP. So I guess the doors do sometimes respawn. Some don't. I'm pretty sure, like, the one at the start did not, so I know some doors don't respawn. But we'll need to be quite situated and ready to rock when we actually do the Tomb of Garen, which will be next episode. We'll be down in the Grave of Garen for that one, I think. That'll probably be the whole episode, because I think it's like a 5-floor dungeon. It's quite big. That shit's burly. Hop in here and heal real quick, and then we'll go kill a scorpion or something down there in the mountain where we used to grind at the start. Hey, sup, old man, I need my MP back, thanks. Yep. Cool, that should do. And just go kill something real quick, get that last little teensy bit of EXP, and then we'll talk to Kingy about our situation and save our game and end the episode. Now at least I've done all the talking about background stuff, thankfully. Now, because we've got to the point where there's actual gameplay, like the grinding has ceased for the moment, it will be back with vengeance, but not right now. Still need 9 EXP from level 10, damn it. Oh god, everything's gonna run away from me, dang it. I'm too strong now. The place where I want to be needs magic keys every time you go in it, which sucks. Okay, kill that Magidraki. I need 9 EXP. Give me my 9 EXP. There's 5. I need 4 more EXP. Anything I could fight here is fine. Yes, Scorpion will do just fine. They're not at a running away point yet. Alright, there we go. Yeah, triumphant level up music. Okay, that's been promoted to the next level. Thy power increases by 5. Thy response speed increases by 9. Thy maximum hit points increased by 3. Thy maximum magic increased by 4. Thou hast learned a new spell. That spell is Stop Spell. That is mute. Basically, if you cast that, the monster you're fighting can no longer cast spells for the rest of the fight. Yes, there are monsters in the game that have that spell and will cast it on you. It's very scary. However, there's a way to deal with it later in the game that we don't have yet. But yes, that is Stop Spell. That means if I cast that against a warlock, no more hurt. It's quite beautiful, really. So we have maximum HP of 48, maximum MP of 36, and our attack went up as if we'd purchased another weapon upgrade, so that's pretty good. Alright, back to King Big Square Man. Everybody's kind of a square in this. I guess it's just hip. Or maybe they just decided not to be there when they were warned, so they became square. I'm greatly pleased that thou hast returned. Before reaching the next level of experience, thou must gain 898 points, so at 2,900 I will hit level 11. That's not that brutal, considering that I'm fighting stuff that gives me more than 10 now in the Grave of Garen. So yeah, let's save and call it here, a few minutes early. We've been a few minutes late on a couple, so that's fine. No, we're good, Kingy. Rest then for a while. Thank you all, as always, for watching. I hope you're enjoying. Now the game's picking up as we enter the early parts of mid-game. I will see you all in the next exciting episode where we should be exploring the Grave of Garen. But, as always, please be good to one another. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.